Hello, I'm King Hiss. Welcome to Jay's Toy Collection UK. Hi there, and welcome to Jay's Toy Collection UK, where today you find me deep in the heart of Snake Mountain here. So, if you've seen This Week in Toys last week, you would have seen that Snake Mountain turned up from Amazon UK for the absolute bargain price of £60.56, which is absolutely insane. So I pre-ordered it about 4 or 5 months ago now for that price, but didn't think they would actually ship it. But they did. I thought they'd cancel the order, but no, they followed through. It's already up on Amazon now at 110, which I think is the retail price. So I literally got this half price on pre-order. So it's already in the toy collection, as you can see from the open box here. I've had to cut some of the shelves down to actually fit this bad boy in. Completely bodged them, and they're all over the place, but we'll get to that as we go through. So I will be showing you all of my Masters of the Universe Origins figures. But I thought we'd take a great look at this box artwork just to start, because it's absolutely fantastic box artwork, as it is forever from the Masters of the Universe collection. So you've got sort of the Dragon Armor Skeletor on the top there. There is the one figure I cannot find for the line, which is, of course, Thunder Punch He-Man. Hopefully he does get a release soon. I believe Webstor's dangling down. You've got the Green Goddess and Evil Lyn having a fight. Stinkor and Mossman having a fight down there. Look at the stink effect on him. Mossman is going up as a Smiths exclusive here in the UK, I have seen. So luckily that one is up for pre-order. Some of the Snake Men as well, fighting around Snake Mountain, of course. And then you've got the little wolf on top, which of course in the original set used to be a microphone. Now I did have this as a little boy. I did have a Snake Mountain. I had a second-hand one from car boot sale. It used to be at my grand's house, so very fond memories of actually having Snake Mountain. So this does look good in the collection, so we'll get to that in a second. Let me just show you the back of the box. So here's a look at the back of the box then. And I say I've already built this up and it is in position, but I can only fit sort of half of it in the toy collection. So I'm going to be displaying it with the snake side and the gate side. So the evil sort of goblin-like face isn't going to be on display in my room, and I might have to change it around every now and then because I haven't actually got the room to fit this thing in fully open. So if you do want a proper review of it, there's plenty out there on YouTube actually reviewing the set in full. But there's a cool look at the back of the box, recreating a similar image there, but with the actual toys this time rather than the artist impression on the front side. So that's enough of the box. Let's get to the collection, shall we? Right, so we'll start there with the slightly smaller size cube that I've cut down with Dungeons and Dragons in. I made such a bodge job of it that I've put the Dungeons and Dragons cardboard background there, so you can't see how badly I've bodged it, because I cannot saw straight to save my life. But as we pan up, you will see in all its glory Snake Mountain. So it does come with a lot of accessories that I couldn't fit in because I'm having to display it in half, but I did get the bone thrown in there with Skeletor, so we will go in closer in a second. But 27 inches tall, this thing, and my gap was only about 22 inches, so I had to do a 5-inch sort of saw job to try and get this fella in. But he is looking nice there, and he's up next to the Gargoyles and the Marvel Legends wardrobe just round the corner. Now Castle Grayskull is over there next to Snake Mountain, so if I try and take a step back, might be able to fit everything in the shot, and then you come across to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle section over there with the cartoon street scene diorama. So the poster on the back is actually from the 40th anniversary Origins box set of all the different versions of He-Man. But there is Grayskull and Snake Mountain in all their glory together. Now Eternia, well, I didn't back Eternia, firstly because it was £800, and secondly, where on earth would I put it? So I think Grayskull and Snake Mountain work well together. And then I've got some more of the figures there from Masterverse, or Origins I should say, not Masterverse, down there. In terms of Masterverse, I've got one Masterverse figure, which is way up there, which is the 40th anniversary He-Man. And there are those 4 figures that I've still got mint on card that came from the 40th anniversary Origins set. So we take a slow pan past Gargoyles, and we'll come down here and we'll take a closer look at the collection. Right, so this is the underneath sort of double size cube that I've got. And this is my sort of Snake Men section to start with. So you'll notice there Fangor, the Mattel Creations exclusive. It's literally just made it over here. That shipped over here about last week from Mattel Creations over in the US. So All this line now is Mattel Creations exclusive, which is a little bit annoying because you have to pay £9 shipping every time. But at least the distribution has become a bit easier. I know where to go because the UK distribution has been a bit all over the place on some of these Masters Universe Origins figures. Got quite a few on pre-order with props and replicas, so just waiting for those to come through. But so I think it's literally just Thunder Punch He-Man now that is eluding me. So there is King Hiss and his interchangeable parts. You've got Teela in her snake armor. You've got the Camo Calm version there, another exclusive version. There's Battle. There's that He-Man in his battle damage armor. Trying to look through the little lens here, I think it is. We pan back. We got a Skeletor at the back there in his snake armor. Buzz Off is attached to the wall by a screw there. He's just flying around in the background. If I can try and get a zoom in, it's hard to get the light into this section. Mechanic and the old Road Ripper is there. And the normal version of Cobra Khan's there. We've got Manny Faces and Stinkor, the variant version of Merman there. Battle damaged old Skeletor is there on Panther. Where is our Battle Cat? He's over there. Probably can't see him now. He-Man's riding on him there. As they come round. That's a fancy bit of accent I've got going on there for some reason. And then we've got Hordak with the Buzzsaw version, I think, there of Hordak. And then the original version of Beastman is at the back there. And Leech is climbing the wall. So I tried to sort of theme the area. So over there you've got Golden Axe from Storm Collectibles. Again, sort of knights and goblins and things. And then Dungeons and Dragons, of course, go in there. So let's pan up a bit. Right then, so here's a closer look of what I literally just put together over the last couple of days with Snake Mountain. So we've got the 2000X version of Evil Lyn, Trapdoor, and there's Keldor there. And then the new sort of crazy party colours of old Skeletor is sitting on the bone throne. So it's really cool to have a bone throne. I know Super 7 have done the bone throne in the massive version of Snake Mountain. But again, that wouldn't have fitted in. And that's only £1,000 over here in the UK. So that didn't get bought. I've got another shiny version of old Skeletor. He's in the Roton. So around the base of Snake Mountain here, I've surrounded a lot of blue, really, you can see. And then as we come up, if I can try and see some of the details. Again, the original version of Snake Mountain that Mattel Creations showed us for Origins, it had some crazy overspray on it and it looked almost white. So I'm glad a much more subtle grey has been used here on the final product. So literally it's nearly touching the ceiling. It's within an inch of the ceiling there. So try and get the camera up. So you've got the big snake coming around. It is articulated. That's really cool to see. So you can articulate the jaw and the head. Fakor is standing there at the top gate of Snake Mountain. I really do like the detail. It's come with a few little creatures. So there's one there. There's one over there. And then the spider is there. And they do fit on the sort of, if you open it up inside, there is like the sort of pit, the sort of acid pit where they're all melting. And you can put a figure on that's really cool. There's Screech, I believe. And there's some shot of some more gargoyles there. So they all sort of fit the theme, but it does look really nice if I try and get a pan back there for you. So that is Snake Mountain, and then coming round we'll have a look here at the bridge that comes with Snake Mountain. I managed to use that to put old Frogmania Running Wild on there with Frogmonger because I couldn't get the bridge actually attached, so I've just used it as a sort of front shelf piece. As we come round here to old Ram Man, where it all started here with my first figures in Orko, He-Man and Skeletor, the basic versions. Clamp Champ's made it over there. Also, there is the more Lords of Power version of Beastman. If I can really try and lean over here, this is quite hard. You can probably see the dust that he's doing here. King Randall's there at the back. As we come round, I've got Ninja on the castle. If I get right to the top, you can see all the flying characters. I try and get there. So the Sorceress is on top of Grayskull, and Wonder is guarding Grayskull at the top. There is the Ghost of Grayskull accessory set. Where is where the monster is? I forgot where I put the monster. The monster of Grayskull's at the back there. With is it the Wind Raider? I think. Man at Arms is successfully piloting. And I've got more of the modern figures around here. from the new Netflix CGI, which I thought was kind of a cool show, really. And I do like that design for Skeletor, so I've got some of those cheap off Amazon. And if I don't get a lot of reflection, you might be able to see some of the artwork there that I've framed up, which I say came with the 40th anniversary set. Hordak and She-Ra just at the back there as I go over. And old my furry friend there at the back as well, into Clawful. And I think that's kind of pretty much it, really, as an overview. So I'll just sort of stand back and give you a look at what's nearly a complete collection, really, for what I'm wanting out of the Origins lineup. As I say, a few pre-orders still to come. That might be a collection. It's nearly done, so Cheeky Monkey's going to be happy with that. I don't have to collect many more of the Origins figures, but I do think they're very bright and colourful, and I've actually enjoyed this collection over the last sort of 2 or 3 years, just putting it together. So very nice to have Snake Mountain finally in and have finally both the large sort of castle pieces in the collection. So I think we're going to leave it there for today, ladies and gentlemen. The next time I will see you, if you're watching this sort of at the time it went up, is Friday night, This Week in Toys Live, 9 PM UK time, and it will be after Hasbro PulseCon 2023. So get my live reactions from Hasbro PulseCon, and we'll see how much money Hasbro are going to want me to spend. But if you enjoyed this one, please do give it a like, a comment, and of course a subscribe here to Jay's Toy Collection UK. Lots more collection video tours to come. But this has been Masters of the Universe Origins. And I will see you, of course, on the next video.